Well, what a honeymoon.
Tahiti. Alone with a man like Thorne. Romance takes on a new meaning.
And it was so romantic, Brooke. Although it wasn't that way at first.
It wasn't?
I was so naive to think that after everything that I had been through, that I could just go and be with a man.
You mean the rape?
Yeah. It could have ruined everything. I think it's a miracle that it didn't.
I'm so sorry.
Well, there's nothing to be sorry about. Everything worked out wonderfully. Well, because of my husband.
Thorne's an incredible human being.
You know, it wasn't until our first night together that I realized why I married Thorne. His sensitivity almost overwhelmed me. He knew exactly what I needed. I can't get over the difference between he and Ridge. Anyway, enough about me. Tell me what's been going on.
Oh, the usual. But I want to hear about you. What was Tahiti like?
Tahiti was beaches and lagoons. It was like a place completely out of time.
Perfect for getting to know a husband.
The best place on earth.
I'll keep it in mind.
Yes, I'm sure that you will.
What does that mean?
I'm getting the strange feeling that you're hiding something from me.
What?
You are, aren't you?
Caroline, what makes you think that?
Something happened while I was away. Why don't you just tell me about it?
I've never seen Thorne so calm, so confident. Completely in control of his life.
And Caroline?
I haven't had a chance to talk to her much, but she's certainly the very picture of contentment.
I do hope so.
The way you say that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. I didn't mean anything.
I know you too well. You're preoccupied. What is it?
I look around at this beautiful room, and I think about our time together, which is so little, and yet I can't relax and enjoy it. You're a married man, Eric. At times I come very close to forgetting that. I want to forget it, but it's always there. You're married with a family, and so am I.
Beth, your husband's been gone for almost 8 years. That's not a marriage. I can tell you this, though. We've always been friends. Good friends. Honest, supportive, sensitive. I need that right now. You need it too.
Yes, I do.
Would it help you to focus on that rather than...
Rather than...
anything other than friendship?
What would you rather focus on, Eric?
Will the truth frighten you?
Maybe.
Let's just say I'll take whatever I can have with you, Beth.
Somewhere in the deep, dark corners of my mind, I recall that identical line. A certain winter night, we were back in college.
Did it work then?
You know the answer to that.
Well, here's hoping it works again.
You weren't married then.
I hadn't even met Stephanie then. I've known you longer than I've known her. Do you ever think about that?
I think we better go.
Before we do. Merry Christmas, Beth.
Ah, Mrs. Forrester.
Oh, Charles.
You were delayed in traffic?
No. What do you mean?
Oh, then your husband must have arrived early. He and his guest are already here.
Eric. Oh, of course.
Seated in the private dining room. Shall I show you in?
No. I'm not having lunch with my husband today. As a matter of fact, this is an extremely important business meeting that he's having, and I don't want to interrupt him in any way. Would you be kind enough not to even mention that I was here?
Of course.
Thank you. We have to get out of here.
Where?
Anywhere.
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Oreo cookies from Nabisco.
Oh, this is darling. Who did this? You like it, huh?
Yes, this is the cutest tree I've seen all season.
I thought so, too. So where'd it come from? Clarke gave it to me.
Oh, really?
Well, actually, he sent it. I didn't know who it came from.
But you had a suspicion.
Well, it's the kind of thing he'd do.
This fellow's creating quite a stir. Well, isn't he?
He's creative.
And very good looking.
Yes, he's that, too.
So you've noticed.
I've noticed.
No more hang-ups?
No, Mother.
Listen, your mother would be thrilled to hear this conversation.
Well, I think she's getting the idea.
You talked to her?
Believe it or not, I enlisted her help on Clarke's behalf.
Where's my calendar? I have to write down this date. You asked Stephanie for help?
Well, I want Dad to look at Clarke's sketches.
Well, so ask him.
I did. But you know who Clarke works for? Spectre Fashions.
Oh, your father's nemesis.
Well, that's why I talked to Mother. I thought she might intercede with Dad.
If this Clarke knew how much he had accomplished just by getting you and your mother to talk. He's very special, isn't he?
He's special, all right.
Sit down, Mrs. Forrester. I'll fix some drinks.
No, I don't want to drink.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
Thought you might want to relax.
I'm not here to relax, Clarke.
Oh, I know. You're here because you didn't want your husband to see us at the club.
No, you're wrong. I'm here because I want to set the record straight.
What record?
I have been very disturbed, extremely disturbed, by what happened the other day.
The friendly gesture we shared in your living room.
That should never have happened.
Relax, Mrs. Forrester. There's no need to guilt trip yourself about it. That was between you and me. Believe me, I'm not going to be telling anyone.
No, Clarke, I think you're missing the point. You treated me with absolute disrespect, as you did my marriage and my family. We have servants in our home. Did it never occur to you that one of them might have walked in on us? I'm sure it probably never did. I think the only thing that probably ever occurs to you is to see how far you can push something. Well, you've pushed it beyond an act of decency and respect. It's never going to happen again. You keep your hands off of me. Do you understand?
Yo, anybody home? Katie. Hello. It's me, Rock.
beautiful, isn't it?
I haven't seen a tree in a home like this since I don't know when.
Well, this year you can have a tree, because this tree is your tree.
Okay, you cut it out. You're gonna make me all misty.
No, I mean it. Our house is your house. You can be over here as much as you want to this year.
You better watch out. You might have to build me a room. Speaking of Christmas.
Ooh, what's this?
Hey, presents. Can I?
Oh,
do you
sure.
mind?
Put them under the tree.
Hey, first ones. Okay, fellas, go forth and multiply. I want each of you guys to bring back 3 friends. And man, they better be wrapped better than you.
Oh, they look nice to me.
Well, I kind of ran out of wrapping paper, so I had to use the comic section of the Sunday Times.
Whose is this?
At Storm's. I got this great picture of a clown on black felt. I figured you could hang it up in his office.
Oh, yeah, they were selling those at the swap meet.
You didn't get him one, too.
Are you kidding? I haven't even done my shopping yet. I don't get paid till tomorrow.
Well, look, you just don't go spending any money on me.
Rocco.
Hey. Well, okay, but no more than 75 bucks.
I know, you're just kidding.
Ah. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
What?
There's one gift that I still haven't got for someone. I need some help with it.
Oh, whose?
Yours. What do you get a girl who's got everything?
Come here.
What?
Come on. For so many months, when I looked in this mirror, all I saw was that horrible complexion. But now it's practically gone. See, it's just like you were telling me. You just don't think about it, Katie. And one day when you wake up, those pimples, they'll have disappeared, poof, like magic. And now it's happening, Rocco. It's exactly like you said. I forgot about my face, and now it's clearing up. That's what you did for me, Rocco. It's the best Christmas present anyone could have ever given me. It's the best ever.
It was a simple little kiss.
It was a simple little act of disrespect.
You're wrong. I respect you a great deal.
Oh, I see. This is the way you treat all of the women that you respect.
I don't feel about them the way I feel towards you.
Don't you dare try and take a crass act and try and attach feelings to it. I hired you for a job. I told you that I would, in exchange, get my husband to look at your work. That's the agreement, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Then you save your romancing for Kristen, and don't think that by making a play for me, your work is going to get to my husband any faster.
You think that's why I kissed you? It's just to get your husband to see my work?
Of course I do. Why else would you make a play for a woman who is so obviously out of your league?
You think something happened while you were away?
I know it did. I can tell by the way you're acting.
Something did happen.
You're gonna marry him.
Caroline, is that what you think?
It's true, isn't it? You and Dave are getting married.
Dave? No, Caroline. Dave and I are not getting married. In fact, we broke off our engagement.
Oh, no.
It just wasn't meant to be.
How are you? How do you feel about it?
I'm okay.
I'm sorry. I wish that I could have been here for you.
Well, actually, it happened before you went away.
It did?
Yeah, I just didn't want to bother you with it.
Brooke, it wouldn't have been a bother. You should have. That's why Dave wasn't at the wedding with you.
It was such a beautiful ceremony, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You know, I was really happy that Ridge decided to be there. I think it meant a lot to his brother.
Caroline, there's something I've been wanting to tell you. Ridge asked me out.
What?
At the wedding, after you and Thorne went on your honeymoon. Ridge, he asked me out.
You mean on a date?
Yeah.
Well, I know that he was very upset that night. It must have been very good for him to have someone to be with, help him get his mind off it. Although, I'm sure that it wasn't very easy on you.
No, it wasn't bad.
What did you do? I mean,
Well, we talked and had a drink.
got to know one another?
Something like that.
Did you have fun?
Like I said, it was okay.
Do you think that you'd like to see him again?
How would you feel about that?
Why should I care one way or the other? I mean, Ridge is obviously free, and so are you now. Have you gone out with him since then?
No.
So you only saw him that one time?
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Well, I really better get home.
Thanks for coming by.
No problem. It's good to have you home.
Good to be home.
Well, I'll see you later, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
For me?
Open it.
Eric.
Go ahead. Open it.
Oh, Eric.
I noticed you needed one.
But one like this?
It'll keep good time.
I can't take it.
Yes, you can. And you will. Here. There. It looks good on you.
It looks beautiful on me.
Then you'll wear it.
Can I wash dishes with it?
You can swim underwater with it. Merry Christmas, Beth.
Merry Christmas, Eric.
I kissed you, Mrs. Forrester, for one reason only. And it had nothing to do with your husband. It had everything to do with you. A woman I respect, admire, and find myself ever more attracted to. That's why I kissed you. Don't expect an apology, because you're not going to get one.
Is this supposed to assuage my skepticism?
No. At least my cards are on the table.
Face down.
Staring straight up. No secrets here. You know exactly where I'm coming from. Exactly how I feel.
So you tell me.
You'll believe me. Sooner or later, you'll have to. You want to know why? Because I don't lie very well. You'll see right through me.
That, my young friend, is the first honest thing that you have ever said to me.